Good morning YouTube and welcome to Peggy. We arrived here yesterday and our hopes is that we have a good spot that we can wait out the coming days headwinds. Because yes, the coming days it's going to be a lot of wind again. And it's going to be in a direction so that it will be very uncomfortable to go north. So we will hide out here, go on a few trips on the island, starting with a car trip today. The anchoring here in Peggy is kind of tricky because it's sand, but we've heard that there's dead old corals underneath. So in some patches it's really hard for the anchor to dig down properly. Marcus had a bad feeling this night, so he just jumped in and actually moved the anchor to a better spot because it had tilted a bit and didn't have a very good holding anymore. But I think we're ready for this day, and I think it feels good when the wind picks up that we have checked the anchor again, and yeah, it feels like we're stuck now. We found a car which offered guided tours on the island. The guide drove us around the entire afternoon and told us about local history, traditions, and the general life on the island. Peggy is the largest of the Grenadine Islands. It is part of the country St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which gained its independence from the UK as late as 1979. You can still see many influences from the British era, seen for instance as we anchor in Princess Margaret Bay and go ashore in Port Elizabeth. This is fresh cinnamon leaves, which have many medical benefits. The island has a huge history of whaling, and whaling is actually still legal here. As many as 4 whales may be caught each year, but only using age-old non-mechanical methods and old sailing vessels. This limit is rarely met though, with 0 catches some years. We visited the Old Heg Turtle Sanctuary. Since 1995, they have been trying to save the hawksbill turtle here. They save the turtles from the beaches as hatching babies and let them out 5 years later when they are ready to take care of themselves. But these two have been here much longer than that, as one of them is sick and would not have survived in the sea. After the tour, we stopped for a pizza at a restaurant just by the dock. It was our guide who owned the restaurant, and as it was a Friday night, there were many locals whom we shared the table with. The neighbor here in front of us there is getting help from the service boat, and it's a multifunctional service boat here in Peggy. They have a diesel, laundry and water service, and maybe ice as well. So it's a bit fun to watch them circle around the boats here and asking if someone needs anything. But yeah, kind of cool that that's how they solve it when it's not possible to get into a marina to fuel up, for instance.
The gas bottle, just the propane bottle, just went empty, and Beckway is a perfect place to fill them up, because they also fill up like all type of bottles. This is a Swedish one, and they fill them right here by the dinghy dock. There's a small grocery store or something that sends them away and fills them on the island. So and just went empty. So perfect timing.
When we came back from the car ride yesterday, we ran into one of the other Swedish boats here, and they had heard that on the south side of the island, we were only on the north side with the car. They had heard that on the south side there's a trail. Ooh, sorry camera. There's a trail that you can hike up and down, and I think that's what we're doing today. Are you ready for a hike today?
Yeah, I'm really ready for the hike. It should be so nice to stretch your legs a bit, and as heard, the view should be magnificent. So I'm really looking forward for it.
The mountain is called Mt Peggy, and it is the highest point of Beckway with a height of 273 meters. We were glad there was some wind to cool us off, as most of the hike up was in the blazing sun. The hike is fairly easy, but be sure to bring a lot of water and good shoes. Walking down on the north side was a lot easier, and the trail ends just by the anchorage. The island is a real paradise. Lovely people, good food, nice beaches with good diving and snorkeling. The island has a big, well-protected anchorage, but the surrounding hills make it constantly a bit windy.
Today we have another goodbye. We say goodbye to our new friends on Ester, the Swedish Halberasti. Johan and Ann-Sophie, we have had a great time with you during our sailing down to the Canaries and here in the Caribbean. So we say goodbye to you guys, and hope to see you again, and good luck on the other side of the Panama Canal. That's one of the downsides with the cruising life. You met a lot of new people and make new friends. But unfortunately, people want to sail to different places, so you have to say goodbye eventually. Sometimes you meet them again in some month, but some of them you maybe never see again.
We are heading in today to hopefully pick up our gas bottle. When we left it yesterday, he said it would be ready at 8 o'clock this morning, and that's 2.5 hours ago. So it should be okay, but we really keep our fingers crossed for this one, because if it's not ready, then we can't sail tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is probably the last and only weather window that we have to get a half pleasant sail north to Martinique again. So if we get the gas bottle, we are also going to check out and clear customs before leaving, so we can leave super early tomorrow. But yeah, fingers crossed.
Our propane bottle is filled up again, so it's ready for pickup, and now we're going to do the checkout. So and we're leaving Bequia tomorrow. So, and the checkout is finished. Ready to go.
Nice. We are getting ready to leave Bequia early tomorrow morning. It's been a great month sailing in the Grenadines, but the cruising permit allows for a month, and that will be up in a few days. So we are heading back to Martinique. There's supposed to be a carnival in about a week, so we're really looking forward to that. And then we will start sailing a bit north, which should be a lot more beautiful islands, white sandy beaches, more snorkeling, and just more awesome Caribbean life, I think. But we keep our fingers crossed for the weather tomorrow. It looks like it will be the last day that's actually halfway comfortable going north, but we'll see. There's probably a lot of headwinds. Hopefully we don't have to tack our way all the way, but it will still be a long and pretty rough day, I think. So I think we'll see you there for the carnival. And until then, fair winds everyone, and have a nice week. Bye!